currently hiding in my car trying to thaw out a little bit. It is freezing cold. I had intentions of making videos this week, and then it snowed, and then it was freezing rain on top of it. I'm still kind of fighting to like uncover my car. The 240's over there, that thing is like frozen solid. It's terrible. We didn't get the car cover back on it in time, so it is covered in snow and ice, and the hood looks even worse than it did before. The nice thing about clearing off the car, though, it peeled off some of the black paint with it, which is cool because I plan on taking the black paint off and redoing the whole hood anyways, or maybe just buying a new hood. I haven't decided yet. I've kind of been leaning towards a brand new hood because the one that's on there has rust on it. So I've been just talking about buying a brand new hood anyways. So we'll see. It'll come in a video eventually, whenever the weather decides that it's going to warm up, because it is currently a whole whopping 27 degrees. Our neighborhood's not even like plowed out right or anything like that. They didn't put any salt down. Like, it's a sheet of ice around my car right now. My whole parking space is just nothing but ice, except for obviously where my car is sitting. So I was having fun, walking across the parking lot to each of my cars and slipping and sliding everywhere. So, but I'm currently sitting here trying to thaw out because I am frozen. And I'm sure somebody's going to make a smart-ass comment about me wearing just a sweatshirt. That's what I wear all the time. I have one coat, but it's kind of like nicer coat. So I don't really want to wear it for like doing stuff with cars. Even if it's just scraping them off. I don't know. I'm weird about that coat because it was like a nicer coat that I finally bought, and I don't usually buy nice things. And by nice things, I mean like dressy. I usually just stick to like, Carhartt coats or camouflage jackets and stuff like that. But this one is like a nice gray, like, I guess you could almost describe it as like a pea coat, sort of. But it's a lot nicer than my other stuff. So I don't wear it to do, random daily tasks like cleaning snow off of a car in winter, because here that's almost a weekly process. But I will see if I can flip this around and I will show you guys what my neighborhood looks like right now. As I said, this is literally what my neighborhood looks like right now. Obviously you've got the mail truck here, but the ground is just nothing but a sheet of ice, and it's really crappy, and I'm gonna try to shovel it. So I'm definitely not excited for that. I'm so sick of shoveling out my parking space. And technically, I don't really have to. It's not like a responsibility. It's just, I'd really rather not slip and fall on my ass when I want to get in my car. So that's a lot of fun. But I will open the door. I'll show you guys the 240 quick. It's sitting, there it is. You got it in that little space right there. I have a car cover for it, and I completely... I was like, all right, we'll just put it on the next morning, because I drove it for a day, and then I woke up that morning and it was snowing. I was like, well, there's no point in putting it on now, because if I put it on, once everything underneath melts, it's going to refreeze down. So we just left it off. And, I mean, the 240 needed washed anyways, quote-unquote washed, as it's getting right now. It's a lot cleaner than it was since the snow's melting off, so the water from it is, like, just rinsing all the dirt off, which is nice. But yeah, I meant to make like an actual video. I planned on like, working on stuff, and I had intended on getting hood pins for the 240 and working on it, but that's going to be put on hold because I had to get a brand new phone. I dropped my other iPhone and it completely smashed. Screen did not work. It's still on, but I can't turn it off. But obviously I have the new one that I'm filming on right now. So that was more money than I anticipated on spending this week. I anticipated on spending that stuff on car parts, and it didn't happen, obviously. So hood pins are coming for the 240 eventually, because the hood release cable that's in there, the cable works, but the part in the car that you actually pull on is like snapped off, so I have to use pliers to pull it, and I'm not going to be doing that every time I need to get in the engine. It's not going to happen. So I'm going to switch it to hood pins, and like I said, I'm talking about getting a new hood. or just plasti dipping the current hood. I really haven't decided. It's too cold for any decisions like that right now anyway. Eventually I have to work on the seat belts. I have no belt buckles, which is nice. I have seat belts, but I don't have the part that it latches into. My buddy Dan pulled one out for me because he has an S14 sitting in his driveway, and he's like, here, you can just have this one. I was like, all right, cool. But I need to get another one before drift season comes along, otherwise I can't have passengers. But I have to do that. I have to get a fire extinguisher so I can mount that in the car. There's so much stuff that I have to get done to this car, and the worst part is I'm probably not going to be able to keep it in this complex because we're under new management and they're bitching that it's not inspected. It's registered, it's insured, but it's not inspected. And it's not going to pass in PA. PA doesn't let us have straight pipes on cars that are on the street, and it's straight piped. It has no catalytic converter. I literally just bought the Megan Racing downpipe for it, so I'm really not into buying a whole new exhaust system. So I guess I'm gonna have to find a new place to keep it here in a couple weeks. Big things are coming whenever the weather decides that it wants to warm up and cooperate and stop dumping surprise snow on us. So I will try to keep you guys updated. I will try to make a couple random videos here and there. Videos are coming. I'm amazed that I made this video. I woke up this morning and just had like zero motivation. I almost didn't even come out and clean off my car. So until the next video, that's all I got to tell you guys. Like, it's all dependent upon the weather up here because the East Coast towards the north just sucks for winter and snow. So until the next video, that's all I got for you guys. Bye.